for Taurus, actually. That card there is for Taurus. Taurus sun, moon, and ascendant. And if you have a lot of aspects, you want to listen up. This is for the month of April 2024. And the first thing we're going to do here is Taurus and love. Taurus and love. Let's see what's going to happen with Taurus and love. Oh, we got some really nice cards here. Look at that. Yes, something good is happening in the way of love. There's lots of gatherings and celebrations and good things happening for most of you Taurus energies. Yeah, you might have decided to try something new, to maybe as a couple, if you're already involved in a relationship, you may decide to try something you haven't tried before, or get involved in some activities you haven't tried before. And it really liberates you from, from the season that we're just coming out of in terms of winter. So that could be a really good thing. For those of you who are not already involved in relationships, some of you will just celebrate being alone, being on your own, and having your own time to yourself, and not having to have any fixed requirements to serve other people. There might be many of you who actually prefer to be in that position, but there will also be those Taurus who want to go out and find love. But either way, when we look at the love energy for the month of April for Taurus, I gotta say it's overall pretty good. You're loving yourself, you're loving your peeps, you're loving your family, you're loving the earth, you're loving the awakening of the earth. You might also really be celebrating things that you're doing in your career that really make you feel good. Those kinds of things. So I think the more the sun comes out, the more loving energy you're going to be expressing, and the more loving energy you're going to be feeling. And I'm going to say that, if you're in a very, committed relationship, this month will even deepen that connection with your soulmate. And I'm going to say that, there's good leadership in your relationship, a good kindness overall. For the most part, I'm going to say that's going on, and a lot of balance. And there might have been, some things that were standing in your way over the holidays, over the winter months, but it looks like there's been a clearing and working things out. So I'm going to say a lot of good vibes coming your way, Taurus, when it comes to love for the month of April. Let's see what Taurus has for the month of April around health. Let's see what we got. Well, you could be worrying a little bit about some things and taking things easy, and really looking at what isn't balanced, what needs to be balanced, what needs to be cut away, what needs to be added. This will be you. You may find yourself, though, a little moody around it and having a little bit of difficulty or struggling around paying attention to it and staying the course. So just take your time, one foot ahead of the other foot, one step then the next step. If you're a female, I'm going to say you've been maybe hard on yourself. Maybe you've gone through some difficult times over the last little while, and you're kind of hard on yourself. Okay, so I'd be questioning that. Your mental health it requires some attention and kindness. Don't forget a kindness. As far as health goes, stresses, family stresses, arguments from maybe siblings or children, adult children, maybe even younger children, or like sort of teeny weeny ones, those kind, right? And I think that stresses you out. I don't think you quite know how to sort it out, how to fix it, so you sort of take the time. I don't think you're as happy as you want to be in your family. Maybe something's missing. Maybe there's irresponsible, unreliable hate behavior around you, and it stresses you out. The other thing it could represent is not having appropriate support systems in place, or healthcare people. Maybe they're not as, let's say, swift or witty. You're going to have some issues with that. I mean, you might have been struggling, or you might still be struggling with some health issues. Just keep pushing, all right? Pushing for what is right for yourself. Stress-related illnesses will be the biggest thing I see around Taurus. So that could be anything from the colonic digestion, heartburn, what else could be, ulcers, headaches, shaky, anxiety, that type of thing. That's what you're going to be dealing with, if at all, okay? So some of you who are dealing with some of that stuff, you really have to look at how in some way did you bring it in? Not to say you're responsible for it, but is there anything you can do to help the situation from here on? So that's going to be questioned by those people that are Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And if you have lots of aspects in Taurus, you'll resonate with that, all right? So just take your time and focus on yourself. I mean, April's really a month of looking inside and seeing what the heck you need and what you got to get rid of, you know? You get caught up in maybe work or maybe relationship problems, whatever. Those things sort of take precedence, and then you're not paying attention to your own self. In money. Taurus like money, you know that, right? Taurus loves to be rewarded with cash. Money can be the root of all evil. Yeah, I do believe that in some way, but it's also something that we really need in our lives, right? We need money. So let's see what, oh wow, this is pretty good. I see some changes and transitions. If you are a person who has not been able to get where you want to go over the last little while, I'm going to say the next 3 months starting in April are going to be really significant in getting you out there, getting you around the people that you want. I'm going to say that you haven't been, maybe your workplace and your business, maybe something is off there and you're not actually in the right flow. So I'm going to say that this particular month will be really helpful at the stage. Okay, so transition is coming, change is coming, and that will definitely shift the energy and move you forward. Yeah, Taurus needs money. It's sort of, they sort of rate their value and their success on how they're paid. Okay, really is what happens. What is making you money and what isn't making you money? So if it's not making you money, you're going to cut it. You're going to get rid of it. Thanks for the flowers, honey. You're going to get rid of it. You're not going to put up with that nonsense because, you know, you haven't got time for this. You only have time to make money. So I do see the Taurus really being more selective about what they're doing, how they're doing it, who they're doing it with. And definitely, they're going to be making some good money in April. So, and whatever you've put together, whatever you have created is going to be an opportunity for you to make more. So focus, stay with it. Don't let anybody turn you around. You're going to go forward into the new beginning. I do think that this season is going to be super nice. April's going to be a super nice season for you to clear away things that aren't serving your highest good and get you set on the stage for future. Now we're going to look at overall theme. What will it be? Let's see. Overall theme. Oh, this is awesome. Contracts, licenses, agreements. Even if you're choosing to take some educational things, religious things, especially if you're looking to get a contract, if you're looking to get commitment, anything like that, this is going to be a hell of a good month for that. And when I say commitment, it's everything from marriage, from love, to job contracts, to redoing your position in your workplace after an evaluation, anything like that. It's going to be super good. There might be some of you, I am being told that some of you are going to be facing an imbalance in your life, something that has been imbalanced in your life. And it could be not actually making good choices around a few things. Now, those few things could be, maybe you thought it was like this, but you didn't do your homework. And so unfortunately you missed out on something because you sort of jumped the gun about judging it. You might have to go backwards a little bit. So instead of quick judgments, it'd be a good idea for you to sit quietly and think it through. You know what I do? I just sleep on it. And then in the morning when you wake up, you're going to have more indication or more dream energy is going to help push you into the right direction. So that's the best way to manage it, okay? That's the best way to manage that for sure. Just don't, sometimes I think maybe you just get irritated and you make a quick decision. I just say it that way, okay? So slow your roll, dude. Okay? It'll be a much better month if you just go with it. Hello.